Well, Angel Reese had her a double-double last night. That's right. Oh, once again, this proves that Angel Reese's double-doubles does not equate to victories. And she got, for lack of a better way of putting it, cooked, rotisseried, grilled, fried. I mean, however you want to go. Sauteed by Kelsey Plum last night.
When Kelsey Plum stormed back onto the scene this season, she did it with a fire you could feel from the cheap seats. The shackles were gone. No more playing second fiddle, no more tiptoeing around big egos or diva drama. Suddenly, Plum was in attack mode, playing like she'd been set free after years behind bars. Every drive was a statement, every jumper a message to anyone who doubted her. Meanwhile, Angel Reese looked lost in the chaos, stumbling through turnovers and botched plays while fueling an online soap opera that drew more attention than her actual game. As Plum's star rose with each win, Reese's season unraveled into a storm of memes, jokes, and highlight reels for all the wrong reasons.
Corner on Angel Reese with the left. Great play by Kelsey. And if you notice, the layup is not actually the best part of the play. A little celebration where she does the Angel Reese move that Angel Reese loves to do. Angel Reese loves doing this to people. I wonder if she's ever been trolled by...
Trash talk has always been part of the game, but now it's become a strategy, especially against Angel Reese. Kelsey Plum and her rivals have figured out exactly how to push her buttons, get in her head early, and she falls apart. The league took notes, and now every team circles the Sky matchup, ready to poke and prod until Reese's confidence crumbles. Caitlin Clark tested it, and once the blueprint was out, every opponent made it their mission to rattle Angel. Social media started calling her soft, and the on-court taunting only got louder. This isn't just competition, it's open season, and Reese has become the league's favorite target.
Kelsey Plum is a weapon, guys. In the third quarter, the Chicago Sky, we were down like, what, maybe 2 to 4 points? Kelsey Plum just kept putting up 3 for 3 for 3 on us. I think she went 6 for 9 at like only 5 minutes left in the fourth and final quarter. She made 6 of the 9 3-point shots that she attempted, guys. Just incredible, okay? Kelsey Plum literally murdered us, okay? And she left us with no remorse.
Angel Reese's struggles aren't just a blip, they're becoming a cautionary tale in real time. Each week brings another rough outing, another post-game explanation that only digs the hole deeper. Fans who once defended her are running out of patience as her box scores keep getting uglier and the excuses pile up. It's like ordering food and discovering your fries have already been eaten by the delivery driver. Every game, there's less and less to get excited about. Numbers don't lie, and the scoreboard is starting to look like her harshest critic. The storyline has flipped. Reese's underperformance is now the story everyone's talking about.
9 points. Folks, if a team scores less points than you have fingers, that's bad. What record did Angel Reese break? I didn't say it was a good record. Shout out to you, Priceless. I missed this. Historically bad shootings with a E emoji. Angel Reese goes 0 for 7 from within 4 feet of the basket to tie most misses from that distance in the WNBA over the past 10 seasons.
Kelsey Plum's comeback feels like something out of a sports movie. Remember the college scoring crown that Caitlin Clark just took? That once belonged to Plum, and she hasn't forgotten. With the spotlight finally swinging back to real results, not just hype, Kelsey's reminding everyone she's a force of nature. She's lighting up defenses, carrying her team, and erasing doubts with every possession. Angel Reese, by comparison, has faded into background noise. Her once flashy branding now just static. Plum's resurgence is proof that at the end of the day, talk means nothing if you can't back it up on the floor.
This team has found an identity through, in my opinion, their best player, who is Kelsey Plum. Guys, in this game, Kelsey Plum finishes with 28 points. So 28 points, good. Very, very good for Kelsey Plum. However, the thing I want to talk about in particular is Kelsey Plum's ability to shoot and score in bunches. Guys, of those 28 points, I believe 17 of those points came directly in that third quarter.
The difference is impossible to miss. Kelsey Plum isn't hiding her swagger anymore. She's playing like she knows Angel Reese is a weak spot for any team. Taunting her has become almost routine, and the reaction is always the same. Reese loses focus, gets caught up in the drama, and the Sky start falling apart. What once looked like fire from Angel now feels like nothing but smoke. She flexes, She tweets, she complains, but the substance isn't there. The Sky's best moments this season seem to come when Reese is on the bench. Even last year, her absence meant wins. It's like removing that one wrong ingredient and suddenly the whole recipe works. Sometimes less is more, and the Sky play better when Reese is less involved.
Let's go. We back with another reaction. Plum Dog. Kelsey Plum been on fire since she got to LA. She been shutting it down. She dropping 25s and 30s on everybody. On everybody. Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky showed up to LA today. Plum Dog. Kelsey Plum, you're up. Let's see it.
Takes the inbound feed. Here's Plum, a hop in her step. Plum, the blow by in the left hand.
That early in the game? You too small, Angel Reese? That early in the game?
Every time Angel Reese handles the ball, Sky fans hold their breath, and not in a good way. The missed bunnies, the careless fouls, the turnovers, they aren't isolated mistakes. They're baked into her game right now. Other teams have caught on, designing entire schemes to make her the weak link, pressing her until she cracks. While Reese is caught up in the noise and distractions, Kelsey Plum is out there making basketball look fun again, turning every possession into a highlight. What's happening isn't random. It's a meltdown playing out in slow motion, and everyone saw the warning signs, the attitude, the obsession with image, the struggle to focus on results. This is what happens when potential meets reality, and only one side comes out on top.
I said it before the draft. Angel would not be a starter if she went to any other team with a strong post player. The truth is the development is lacking, and as a youth basketball coach, I'm never going to stop talking about the fact that the development is lacking from the root.
It's getting harder and harder for fans to defend Angel Reese. The hype is evaporating, and even the most loyal supporters are losing faith. Her highlight reels? Mostly mishaps. Jersey sales? Stalling. The once hopeful buzz in Chicago has faded to a murmur as her struggles on the court drag the whole team down. Meanwhile, Kelsey Plum is playing with new freedom, her game sharper, and her confidence unshakable. Plum's even getting in on the mind games, sending little jabs Reese's way, and it's working. The scoreboard tells the rest. Every time Reese melts down, the Sky sink further. The league is moving on. Chicago fans were promised a firebrand. What they got was a fizzle, and the patience is gone.
Oh my gosh, she's playing defense too? You know, the smallest girl on the floor lock you up like that?
At this point, watching Angel Reese in a Sky uniform is like seeing someone bring a fashion show to a marathon. Lots of flash, but not built for the grind. Her entrance into the WNBA was all about big branding and even bigger expectations. Now, after another embarrassing blowout, it's clear her best skill might just be dodging blame. Every post-game turns into a lecture on why nothing's her fault, while her play screams the opposite. On the other hand, Kelsey Plum is thriving, moving with the confidence of someone finally free from having to babysit drama. You can see it in her step, more energy, more joy, more results. When the baggage is gone, the game gets a whole lot lighter.
Drive by Plum. Once she gets by Reese, it's over.
And then hits her with the too small. Yeah. Too small. Kelsey Plum is a bad.
Life without the old guard has transformed Kelsey Plum. She doesn't just look like an MVP candidate, she's actually having fun. Her shot is pure, her attitude electric, and her playful trash talk is just part of the show. As for Angel Reese, her issues go deeper than rookie nerves. She's learning the hard way that this league isn't about fame or social media followers. It's about showing up night after night when it counts. You can't edit a box score and you can't filter out a missed layup. Teams have her figured out and they're not afraid to take advantage. One bump, one push, and the whole image falls apart.
First, yesterday, the Sparks took on the Valkyries, a new WNBA team featured in Golden State. And basically, Sparks had to give him the little welcome to the league notice, and Kelsey Plum was the head honcho of the organization.
Kelsey Plum's career revival is a masterclass in how to silence the doubters. She's proving that all the attitude in the world means nothing if you can't perform. Angel Reese is finding that out the hard way. Hustle can't replace results, and PR can't save a sagging stat line. The Sky keep hoping she'll just magically get it, but pro basketball doesn't work like that. You can't wish your way into better numbers. Coaches can try to dress up her hustle as effort, but when she's on the court, Chicago falls apart, defense disappears, offense sputters, and the fans already start dreaming about the next draft pick. Consistent is not always a compliment, especially when you're consistently disappointing.
In everything that I do, I will win. So I feel very confident about who I am and what I can bring, because it doesn't matter me being here if I don't affect winning. But I know I can do that at the highest level, so that's what I'm most excited about.
Things have gotten so obvious. Opponents now design their scouting reports around Angel Reese. Get tough with her, talk a little trash, and she checks out before halftime. That's not just a personal problem, it's a game plan for the other team. Coaches love it, and players feast on it. Even her rebounding, once hyped as her superpower, is now just padding stats, grabbing her own misses and calling it hustle. True rebounding is about timing and smarts, not just collecting souvenirs from bad shots. Meanwhile, Kelsey Plum is laser focused, reading every weakness and never missing a chance to strike. Her rise is proof that being adaptable and tough still wins in this league.
It went to the middle of the backboard and went to the left side. She grabbed the rebound, shot it back on the other side. Grabbed the rebound again, shot it back in the middle. She had 5 rebounds in a 30-second span and scored no points.
Nuts.
I don't want to hear nothing. When you go 4 for 16 and you taking point blank range shots, you not very.
The spotlight Angel Reese once chased is now showing all the cracks in her game. Even the media, once obsessed with her story, is turning skeptical as stat lines stay empty and frustration grows in the locker room. Her teammates' body language says it all. Clapping alone after another missed shot isn't team spirit, it's a warning sign. Each rough night adds to the growing pattern, not a rare off day. Instead of leading, Reese is becoming the WNBA's go-to warning for what happens when hype outruns hard work. Kelsey Plum, meanwhile, is living her best basketball life. Her game is smoother, her mind is sharper, and she's collecting wins, not headlines. Sometimes subtraction is the secret to success, and for Plum, the math is adding up.
Man, I don't normally react to and talk about the WNBA, but I had to talk about this. I had to. I don't really want to talk about WNBA because I don't want people to look at me no way talking about these women, but man, when I tell you 0 points, 10 rebounds, let me tell you something. When you're 7 foot tall or 6'11" or whatever, or tall, your field goal percentage should be high.
Sooner or later, Chicago's front office will have to face reality. Fans are already rewatching old highlights, wondering how they ever believed a viral sensation was the answer. Angel Reese was supposed to change the culture. Instead, the Sky are spinning their wheels, stuck in an endless cycle of drama and disappointment. In the stands, even the mascot looks ready for a new gig. Meanwhile, Kelsey Plum is soaring higher than ever, with no distractions and no baggage. Her comeback is all about hard work and focus, a total turnaround from the chaos Angel brought with her. Reese sold herself as the future, but the future doesn't get benched and outworked by veterans. Right now, Angel is all sizzle, no steak, and the sizzle is fading fast.